Hello everyone. Hello everyone. I am Adrish Mitra and I am a former trainee at Indian Cybersecurity Solution. And this video's tutorial is all about denial of service attack. So before starting the tutorial, I would like you to show some what is denial of service attack. So denial of service attack is a cyber attack in which the perpetrator seeks to make a machine or network resource unavailable to its intended user by temporarily or indefinitely disrupting the services. So what does a server do? A network server do is it processes the request which we sent. Okay, like synchronization request, ping request, whatever request we send, the server gives back. So in many cases we have seen that the server is not working, that means there is a flood of requests. That is why the server is not working. And what a denial of service attack is, the attacker intentionally floods the server with tons of fake requests, which in turn turns down the server. Means the server cannot take so many requests and it crashes and it is unavailable to the intended users. Okay, so you cannot get information or anything with the denial of service attack. You can just make the server unavailable to the user. So I'm gonna perform this denial of service attack on Windows 7 machine, and I have installed Backbox and Windows 7 on VMware workstation. So let's start. So first of all, what we're gonna need, whatever as I will be showing you, is the CPU usage. In normal case is 0 to 1%, hardly. Okay, so let's see the task manager after we perform the attack. So first of all, I will need the IP address. You need the IP address for everything. Any kind of attack, any kind of scans you want to perform, you need the IP address. Okay, we'll write ipconfig, and we have our IP address 192.168.0.112. So it's fuzzy here. Let's switch to super user mode. Okay, so now we are gonna send synchronization request first. I'll be showing you two kinds of DOS attack: synchronization and ICMP ping attack. So what we're gonna write is hping3 -s. S in capital caps. S stand for synchronization request, and we are going to write the IP address 192.168.0. okay, sorry, 0.112. so you actually don't need your machine's IP address or anything like that. And the port on which we're going to perform this attack, so it's 8080 and tac flood. Okay, so let's so the requests which are sent are not being shown. Actually the replies are not being shown, and see hping is in flood mode, and it's hping 192. This is the target IP address. Okay, so let's switch to the Windows 7 machine and see the CPU usage. As I was willing to show you, CPU usage has increased to 38% to 29%. So this is what happens. The CPU is trying to resolve the requests which are being sent by this machine, and therefore the CPU usage has increased. In some cases, in case of low configuration machines, if a denial of service attack is performed, the system crashes when they are unable to perform or handle the amount of requests which are being flooded to them. So the CPU usage obviously has increased, and we can say that our Windows 7 machine is under attack of a denial of attack of and is denied service. Okay, so now we're gonna try. Okay, so that was, and it was working. The synchronization flood was working. So now we are gonna write ICMP pings, send ICMP pings to the Windows 7 machine again. Okay, hping. For that, the ICMP ping okay, before that, if any one of you are willing to perform a denial of service attack on a web server or something else, nowadays web server have immense capacity to handle requests, so you have to perform a distributed denial of service attack. Sorry. So what is a distributed denial of service attack? Distributed denial of service attack is basically you infect other computers. It's like you were sitting in one computer and you infect 5 other computers, and these 5 computers perform the denial of service attack on the web server. So obviously 5 computers sending request to a single web server, tons of requests to a single web server, that server is going to have problem. Obviously the server will be down, because denial of service attack are no, you cannot perform it on a web server. Obviously you can perform it, but it's not gonna work. So perform the distributed denial of service attack. For that you are gonna need live machines to infect. The machines cannot be in off state, obviously. And okay, so this is the ICMP ping attack, denial of service attack. So hping 3, and this is 1 is for the ICMP ping, and this is the target IP address like in the previous case. And now we're going to add the port number to it. So I'm going to write 50 stack flood. Okay, let's check the CPU usage before the attack. So it is rising sometimes. Okay, the CPU usage is 0 to 5%, 4%, so it is normal because we have stopped the synchronization request flood. So we're gonna hit enter. Sorry, and it has started. No reply. hping is in flood mode. No replies will be shown. See, ICMP mode set. You can actually see that. Okay, so it's gonna take some time. Let's see if it's working. See, it is rising to 13%. ICMP ping takes time. 9%. So it's actually working. It's gonna work slowly. You can see there are variations in the CPU usage history. It's rising very slowly. So you can actually set the transmission units and the data packets, MTU parameters, and a lot more you can do. There are many types of denial of service attacks actually, which you can perform. It rises slowly, very slowly. Say it's 7%, which means the ICMP attack, say it's 15%, it's gone 15%. So it's the ICMP ping is working, but as we can see, unlike the synchronization ping, the ICMP ping works very slow. So detecting it will also be a hard job, because whatever works slow and whatever consumes less bandwidth, obviously it's going to be harder to detect. See, 15% and rising. Okay, so the ICMP attack, ping, denial of service, whatever you say, it's working. That's all. And there are a lot more ping attacks and denial of service attack which you can perform. Lot more hping 3 command, udb ping, and whatever you want to do. So I think this video on denial of service attack is will be helpful for you guys. Thank you for watching.